Imagine, you're born here. You go to school here. You have family here, friends here, maybe even a job here. All of a sudden, you are exiled to a country that you know nothing about, don't speak the language of, all for the sake of someone else somewhere across the country thinking you are dangerous. All for the sake of getting rid of the illegals. Anchor baby is defined in the Webster Dictionary as a child who was born to a non-citizen mother in a country which has birthright citizenship, especially when viewed as providing an advantage to family members seeking to secure citizenship or legal residency. A similar term, passport baby, has been used in Canada for children born through so-called maternity or birth tourism. Their terms are considered offensive, and rightfully so. The 14th Amendment, Section 1, clearly states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and state wherein they reside. No state should make any law that shall abridge the privileges or immunities of the citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any persons of life, liberty, or property without due process of the law, nor deny any persons within its jurisdiction an equal protection of the laws. The 14th Amendment demands these people, these children, have the right to do as any other child would, to live in this country without worries, without being ripped from their homes and their schools and their families, and being forced into another country simply because their parents were illegal. This undeniably means that the 14th Amendment does guarantee citizenship for babies born in the United States. However, that citizenship does not automatically extend to the children's parents or legal guardians. An American child of undocumented parents is required by law to wait until they are 21 to petition for their parents' citizenship. Before then, the parents can be deported. Sometimes their children leave with them. Other times, these children are placed in foster care. I want you to tell me how this makes anything better. How deporting these parents makes it easier on, say, someone whose grandparents were born here and they are legal citizens and they have their citizenship because of birth, just like these children do. I want you to tell me how that is fair. Now those children are living off the state, even more so than their parents would have been. Most of these parents have jobs. They are working in deplorable conditions, getting less than the legal limit. Their lives are destroyed because some racist asshole from Middle America decided we want our jobs. Our jobs, really? Working on scorching hot farms in the middle of the day, cleaning other people's bathrooms. It escapes me how people can be so cruel and so uneducated. Some representatives, namely the commander-in-chief himself, Donald Trump, disagree with the validity of such children's citizenship.
The anchor babies, we're going to have to do something there. And by the way, when I first brought that up, you know, people come in, they're in the other side, they're on the other side of the border. They have a baby, they walk across the border, because nobody stops anybody. You know, it's like we're open territory. The woman has a baby on our land in the United States. Now we have to take care of that baby for 85 years. That baby becomes a citizen. And I said, it can't be. And everybody said, oh no, that baby is a citizen, born in the United States, born on our land. Turned out I'm right. Because they're not coming in legally. And if you read the language, other than some television scholars that said, no, the baby's ours, we have to take care of the baby forever. People are coming from China. They're coming from all over Asia. They're coming from Latin America, South America. They're coming from Mexico. They walk across the border. It's ours. Doesn't read that way. And I didn't think, you know, they said, oh, you have to go through a whole big thing. Every state has to go to referendums. It's the 14th Amendment. and so many different things, right? But it's not working that way. It's wrong. And I turned out to be right, because the real scholars said, he's right. Now, maybe it's going to, no, it's right. How can it be wrong? So this is something that's come up. We have to get rid of these sanctuary cities. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
Trump said this at an immigration meeting. Illegal immigration became a cornerstone issue for Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. He even released an immigration plan that included ending birthright citizenship, among other policies and proposals, like tripling the number of immigration and customs enforcement officers, defunding sanctuary offices, and beefing up the country's southern border with a wall he claims will be paid by Mexico. Trump, along with any other critics, are against the validity of the Fourth Amendment, claiming the United States birthright citizenship is an incentive for illegal immigration and that immigrants come to this country to give birth specifically so their child would be an American citizen. In September, Mexico began suing certain countries in Texas on behalf of 6 families, including families from Honduras and other parts of South America, because said countries are in violation of the 14th Amendment of the United States Federal Constitution. In other words, Mexico is suing Texas over not giving children of non-citizens birth certificates. These children are born in the United States and denied birth certificates because their parents are illegal. These people, these families are in danger of losing everything. Their homes, their jobs, their lives, over racism and xenophobia. The rhetoric in this country hasn't changed. People haven't become more accepting. They've just gotten better at hiding their bigotry. Imagine, you're born here. All of a sudden, you are exiled to a country that you know nothing about, don't speak the language of, all for the sake of getting rid of the illegals. Anchor babies. Still babies. Still children with 2 eyes and a brain and a life worth living. But some people, president included, don't believe so.